Welcome to the Honesty Club podcast.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Sarah Joy.
We've been friends for over a decade, and at this point, we've talked about everything.
Each week, we'll take a hot topic and give our honest takes. And even better, we're inviting you to be a part of the conversation by submitting your stories and thoughts.
Laugh a little, learn a little, and even feel free to disagree.
You're invited to join the Honesty Club.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Thursday. As you can tell from the title, it's Sarah's gender reveal day, and it's a girl! Yay!
I go back to, what is it? Is it? No.
Back
Despicable
to December.
Me. Despicable Me is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But he's like, hello, girls.
Exactly.
So we've got the girls.
We've got the girls.
We're excited.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Well, let me tell you,
So
we're excited
yes.
over here. We're in girl world.
Yes.
Our husbands are going to be girl dads, so
Yes.
it's just a fun all around. Fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Pregnant together and both having girls.
Girls.
You can't get any better than that.
Did you have a
really
hunch of what I was having?
can't. No. I actually did not. I was like, who knows? And you were scaring me so much because how about you thought it was going to be a boy? So I was like, I mean, who knows?
Everybody has thought it's a boy.
Everyone thought I was having a boy.
Really?
Yes. I can't tell you how many people thought I was having a boy.
Yeah. I actually
was
had a
like-
dream that you were having a boy. So I was like, maybe,
next
but
time.
I was like, you're also really ill. So maybe it's a girl.
Yeah. No, so many people said, and I was like, I had a dream that it was a girl. So in my head, I was
Yeah.
just like, I think it's a girl.
Yeah.
But, didn't know anything.
Who knows?
Did you have a hunch?
About myself?
Yeah.
I mean, at one point, I will say, I was like looking up just names in general. And I was like, I only want like girl names, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just kind of, I've also thought, I don't know, I haven't like super pictured my life with kids and everything.
Yeah.
But like the thoughts that I do have, I'm like, girls would be fun.
Okay.
You know? And I just thought I don't get to get what I want. I don't know what I mean. I thought I had to have a boy first.
I see.
I don't know.
Well, I wonder what that is.
I just thought like I'm a little apprehensive of it, so it means it's a boy.
And it was.
Or like I'm a little spooked by the thought.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing, so
Right.
therefore it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. There are times like that where you're just like, this is going to be
Yeah.
the opposite.
Yeah. I just think, I guess, too, with like just the family trajectory, like my two sisters-in-law both had a boy first.
Okay.
So I was just like, this is how
gonna
it
happen.
runs. Yeah.
No. You got a different story.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that. You were the one, you got me to get the email of what it was.
Yes.
And let me tell you, when I got the email, I didn't see what it was yet, but my heart dropped because I was like, I'm responsible for this news right now.
I was calling to like, I think just set up an appointment or something. I was like, okay, like when is my next appointment? So I kind of called because I think we went in for a scan at like 9 weeks. And they were like, okay, just call back when you're ready for like the 12-week appointment,
Okay.
you know, because the 9 weeks, like you're not meeting with a midwife or anything.
Yeah.
You're just getting a scan. So like I called back and I was like, hey, I need to set up my 12-week appointment or whatever. And then she was like, do you want the gender test too? And I think it was like 10 weeks or yeah, it was like 10 weeks then. And I was like, you're telling me like in 2 weeks?
It's crazy how fast it is these
Oh my
days.
gosh. I was literally like, you're telling me in 2 weeks? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
just like, oh, like, what? I'm just freaked out. I don't know. I guess it's just set in like you could know now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I could do
So
it
quick.
right now. Like it already is something now.
Right.
And that just scared me.
You're like, it's really real.
I was just like, I'm not okay with anything
Yeah.
right now. This
Yeah.
is just scary.
Yeah. No, it's true. It does make it really real.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, now we're planning and we can put a gender to it. We can put a name to it if we want. Like it's
Now,
just, whew.
the name hasn't
Yeah. That's okay.
that hasn't come about. But I'll tell you, the second that you do find out what gender it is, it feels real.
Yeah.
Before I'm like, it's a little you know?
Yeah, because you don't know what to call. Like, you don't say
okay,
he or she. Or,
no.
Yeah.
And then like when you find out, oh my gosh, it's been a girl. Like,
Aww,
it just feels
so
crazy
cute.
and like super real. Yeah.
Love it.
So,
And I was telling someone this the other day. I did not have a preference, to be honest. Like, going in, I was fine either way.
yeah.
But now that it is a girl,
And you had told me, oh, here's a boy name that I like. That
exactly.
you hadn't told me
Boy
a girl
names
name.
were easier
Yeah,
actually for me. But now that it is a girl, it's so fun because everything is so cute.
I know.
The outfits are adorable.
I know.
Like, they just make all these things for girls that are just so cute. And so it has been
a
like
girl's
really
world.
fun. And then I think it's just going to be like extra fun that we have girls together, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Like, they can
I'm just so happy.
friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so excited. But everybody has told me, and you know, people don't, I think, know right now that I know.
Yeah.
So like in the past couple of weeks, they've been like, I think it's a boy, you know, especially,
so funny.
or they'll be like, okay, so tell me your symptoms. I'm like, no, I don't really have, like,
Yeah.
they're like, you're not nauseous. It's a boy, you know?
Yeah. And those don't, like, that just doesn't apply to everyone, you know?
Yeah. So everybody has thought, oh boy, pretty much all across the board.
Hilarious. That's going to be funny when you tell them it's the opposite.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
He's a girl.
It's a girl. So
Except for a couple of people who were like, no, you know, it's a girl.
They
My
didn't
sister-in-law was like, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's a girl.
Whoa,
I was like,
she called
okay.
it.
Yeah. And then my mom was like, it's a girl. I was like,
funny.
okay.
She called it too.
Yeah.
It's
I was
funny,
like, well, I hope you're right.
You're like, please. Yeah, I don't think I had a hunch.
Yeah.
You got in my head, but
I did.
I was like, great, it's gonna be a boy.
I did. I was like, there's so many things I have to think about now that I'm having a boy. Like, I just haven't imagined this life. I don't know. I'm like, I got to teach him how to be aggressive and like all these things that would come. But I feel like for me in general, I think it's going to be less of a learning curve to like have a kid first and then have a boy in the future.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Just to be
exactly.
like, I got to grip because I going in blind.
Oh yeah.
So at least I've got a gender to relate to. You know what I mean?
You're like, I know what to do with you.
Yeah,
Somewhat.
I would be like, I really don't know what to do with a boy.
Yeah.
And that just freaked me out a little bit. But
get that.
like, I got on like right before. I don't know. You really have to prepare for both. So I just went and like looked up all these boy mom videos. I was just watching them.
Boy mom
I was like, he
videos.
could be like Robert Irwin and like,
Aw.
you know, be a sweetie that loves nature and
Yeah.
spiders and
Gotta
stuff.
find
Like,
the good ones.
I was like, I just need a.
Also, some boy moms get a bad rep, so like you don't
Oh
want
yeah,
to go to that extreme.
no, some of
you
them
know?
are crazy. I'm like, I can't be a crazy boy mom and like
Right.
be obsessed with my son.
Exactly. I don't know why it happens, but it really, really does out there.
It does.
So back to the beginning.
They were like, "Hey, where do you want us to send your results?" I said, "Send them to Kelly. You know, I'm not gonna have anything to do with this." You had scared me a little bit because you were like, when I got mine or when Monica got yours,
Yeah.
it just said like the chromosomes.
Yeah.
So you were like, wait.
It wasn't as clear as you
Yeah.
would expect.
Yeah.
You know?
It was like a
that's what I
letter.
thought was going to happen. So I was really relieved when it literally said girl. I was like,
Like
thank goodness I
the
don't have to
biggest
interpret
font,
everything.
the biggest font in pink.
Yeah.
There's no room that, yeah, because I had you send it to me that night. I was like, I'm kind of freaking out. It's not a girl. Like,
Yeah.
send me what you got, and it literally says like,
Yeah.
it's a girl. Like,
It was like, there's no
all caps.
mistaking
So, like, okay.
this.
well, thanks. That helps.
Yeah.
That helps a lot actually. But
But literally, I fake passed out when I got the email.
Wait, what?
I like was on my couch. I get an email that it says like, this is from your place.
it says peekaboo results, right?
Yeah. And then I was like, I went back. I was like, oh, I have to open this. I'm so nervous.
I know. Okay.
I was freaking out.
I felt ill every time. Okay.
Then I text you that I got it.
It was such a fast turnaround because like I went, let's say Tuesday, Monday, I don't know.
Yeah.
And you got it like Tuesday.
Yeah, it was like 2 days after. Like,
Yeah.
It was so fast. I didn't
Yeah.
expect it to be that fast.
It was super fast.
And it worked out. It was perfect timing because you were about to go away.
yes.
And so
Yes.
we rushed to make something happen.
Yeah. So I think I had gone on Monday and we were heading out of town on Thursday,
Yeah.
I want to say. So we were going to Mexico. And so we were like, maybe we'll find out, like, at first I was thinking we'll find out right before the trip. And then I was like, we should find out on the trip. Because that would be like, what? Oh my gosh. I'm like, I was like, if I'm going to film something, like, am I going to be in my living room or am I going to be on the beach in Mexico?
Absolutely.
You know?
If you have that option, you might as well take it.
Yeah. So then we were thinking, like, what could we even pack or bring or whatever to do gender reveal?
I was like TikToking ideas, like when you travel, like what can you do?
Yeah. Before we get to that, let me just go back to like the first thing, because you're saying you passed out when you got the email. Yeah. You text me. I'm like over here, like working on my computer. I remember I was standing up, and so I got the message on my computer, and you're like, I just got the results. When I tell you, I had a full body experience. Like, this ear started ringing.
You told me, you were like,
I got a headache in half of my head. My arms like lost sensation.
She was having a full on panic attack.
Oh my gosh!
I just sent her into a panic attack from I was like, just saying I had the results. My stomach
dropped to my butt, like everything. I was just like, oh my gosh, and like I couldn't.
Every time we texted about it, you were like, I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
like, I'm sweating. I'm panicking.
Every time that you would text me something, I was just like, oh my gosh, here goes the panic again.
I wanted to cave so bad because I was just like, hold on,
you're like
it's gonna be good. But
you
can't say anything because there's literally only two options. So if I said you'll love it, you're gonna know.
We're gonna be like, you're gonna be so happy. I'll be like, wait.
You're like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So you were playing it really cool.
I was just like trying.
Also, I was gonna meet up with you because you were working on like sending us with something for a gender reveal, which we can get into that now. We were trying to think like, what could you possibly send?
Yes.
Because most of the things that you see are like a cake.
Yeah.
Or like a cupcake.
Like, I can't send you with a cake on the plane to Mexico.
No. That's going to get me
And then I
arrested.
thought about cookies, but I was like, that wouldn't work either.
Straight to jail.
We were like, what do we do?
Yes. So then you saw a video of this couple who did a gender reveal.
In another country.
Mm-hmm, they did it in another country, and they basically popped a cannon.
Yeah.
So it's like a little powder cannon. You've seen them.
You've seen it.
It's not not the confetti one, but the powder.
Yes.
Where it has like the color. So just even still thinking about all the things that could have gone wrong with this. Because like, what if Amazon, the things aren't marked?
I was freaking out about that.
What if Amazon sent you the wrong color? Like, I just...
No, exactly. Because I had to pick pink or blue.
Right.
But I was like, they have... This last Christmas, there was this water bottle I was trying to get for someone.
Yeah.
And I kept picking the white one, and they kept sending me the gray one. I never got it recovered. So I was like, what if they do this to me again?
Right.
I was scared.
No, literally. So scary.
That's why I was like, we have to have a backup because...
Yes. So then I was like, I was also nervous about taking the cannon on the plane.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want it to get confiscated by TSA.
Right.
2, I didn't want it to pop and explode on
and
the plane.
Ruin it.
And then it would just all be in my bag.
Yeah.
You know?
Ruin the surprise.
So then she was like, okay, well, I could also like give you a card with it in the envelope or something. Or maybe that was my idea. I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Somebody had texted me that. And I was like, that just doesn't feel like it would have the same effect. Like opening a card, especially even just doing it on film. Like,
yeah, you need
there's
more.
Something about seeing it, you know?
Yeah.
And then somebody else suggested pack a onesie and like unwrap it.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, that is visual.
Right.
So that is
At least
exciting.
there's something.
But it's still not as big as like the cannon.
Yeah.
That was like the ultimate.
Yeah.
You also gave me a backup, which I still have.
I know. I was just thinking, did you ever do that?
I need to do it. No, I brought a backup, which was a giant black balloon, I think stuffed with confetti.
It is, yes.
So Kelly also had gone to like Party City or whatever.
Yeah.
Gotten us like a black balloon, stuffed it with pink confetti.
Yeah.
Did it come with it? Or did
it was already stuffed inside.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I brought a balloon pump with us to Mexico in case I needed to do that.
All in a backpack.
All in a backpack, yeah, because I just traveled super light. But I just didn't want to like, I had wrapped up the cannon in like a plastic bag, not a see-through one, like a grocery bag, because I wanted to be able to like feel it on the ends and make sure that it didn't explode.
Right. There's a lot
and like ruin the surprise. Yeah. So I was just nervous about like going through the line and then being like, what is this in your bag?
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. So we got to the airport that day. I'm so nervous about everything, you know?
Yeah, you're like smuggling something.
Yeah. I feel like I'm smuggling. So we get there and like we go to like print our ticket on the kiosk or something. And it was like, oh, actually, no. I think they sent me an email that either the night, I think it was the night before.
Yeah.
They sent me an email and they're like, hey, this flight is full. Would you like to check a bag for free?
Yes.
And I was like, yes, I would.
And you texted me and then we were like, okay.
Yes. We're like, okay, this is perfect. So the night before, I was going to come like meet up with you and like get the stuff from you.
Yeah.
But then I was almost like, I can't look her in the eyes. So Peter came and met up with you and Matthew, I think, in the parking lot.
Yep.
And Kelly said, or Peter said retroactively, he's like, Kelly did kind of have a twinkle, you know?
I think I had a twinkle either way.
Yeah. But so she handed off all, you know, several things, like all, you know, wrapped up. And then the Canon, which
I had to package them really tight because I knew they were going in a backpack. I was like, we got to make this small.
Yeah.
Which was difficult.
Technically, the wrapping paper that you chose did have a tiny bit of like a blue dot. Like it was like kind of blue and white polka dot. And I was like,
the hilarious part is, I was like, this is so neutral. And you were thinking, oh my gosh,
it's a little bit blue.
It's a clue.
Yeah.
I would not do that.
I was like, it's a bit blue.
No.
So anyway, and then the Canon was just by itself, but it has pink and blue on it. So you're like,
yes, exactly. It's trying to trick you, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't want you to know.
Exactly. So we're flying. I'm panicking that it's exploding. But we get off. I got my bag back in Mexico and I went to like the restroom in the Mexico airport. I just opened my bag to see if it was still in there. It was still in there. And I texted you. I was like, Canon made it.
And I was like, yes. Because this was ultimately, I was like, the balloon would be cool, but the Canon would be awesome.
The Canon's just,
I wanted it to be the Canon.
I know. Yeah.
So I was just really hoping it would make it.
Yes. And it did.
It did.
So we were there a day and then we did it the next night.
Yes.
So it honestly helped because like I knew you had the results and I was doing the full body panic and everything, but like the day of travel and then the day of like doing like just not being home, like I didn't think about it at all.
That's good.
Which was really nice.
I was trying to keep myself busy because I was waiting for you to get the results.
Yeah. And did I tell you when I was going to do it?
No. Well, you like had a kind of a,
I think I texted you that day. I was like, I think Elizabeth said it would be a good idea to do it tonight. Did I tell you that?
Maybe so. Because you had originally thought like, oh, we'll do it this night.
Yeah.
Before blah, blah, blah thing happens.
Yeah.
But then you're like, but who knows? Maybe the next day we'll do it. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know when they're going to do it.
Exactly.
But then you might have texted me that you were going to, but I don't remember for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. We were going to like bike out to the beach and like do it by ourselves. Yeah. Or we were going to do it before the rehearsal dinner on Friday night, which I just didn't know if that would be like inappropriate or if we'd have enough time or whatever. But then I actually asked my cousin because she found out, you know, we were pregnant. And so then I was like, hey, I have the like I have a gender reveal and I'm trying to do it. Like we were going to wear all white to her wedding rehearsal dinner. Mm-hmm. Yep. So everybody was supposed to wear all white and then she was wearing this beautiful like turquoise dress.
Which
you know,
ended up working out perfectly.
Stand out. Yeah. She was like, tell mom you need to get there early because we were driving with her mom.
Okay.
And she was like, okay, like, so we got there. It started at 6 or whatever. Yeah. We got there at 5:30.
Perfect.
And we were like, let's book it. Yeah. Like we just left them. We didn't tell them where we were going. We just started booking it down the beach. Yeah. So we just have a backpack. We have a tripod in there. We have the Canon.
Prepared.
Yeah. We have a tripod, Canon, onesie.
Yeah.
We just start booking it. So it's a weird time of day because people are still laying out.
Right.
But they're also almost wrapping up.
Yeah.
Because it's about to be 6. But like they were all still out at that point. So we kept going because like the beach was still busy. And it was like we couldn't wait 30 more minutes for it to clear out because then the rehearsal dinner would be starting.
Yeah.
So we had to be fast. We were on a time crunch. So we like booked it. I mean, we walked so far. And we finally got to this one spot, like this one clearing, because it was either like they were all beachfronts that were like managed by a hotel.
Yeah.
So they had their little security out there
Right.
or whatever. They were like bumping their music, and it was
Oh,
like party
gosh.
music,
Yeah.
or it was
Like,
just
not the
something
vibe.
different, literally everywhere. So we had to find the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Then we finally found like a little clearing, and it was in between two hotels, but it was okay. And so we got out there, we set up the tripod, we like kind of get out in the water. Also, even just with us doing it by myself, I'm also thinking all the things that could go wrong. Like, what if it didn't record? Like,
Right.
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Yes.
Oh,
Or what I was afraid, like, what if the cannon doesn't work?
right.
Like, it shoots, like,
Well,
it
worked. So Peter had the cannon. I'm like standing next to him. You can see the video. We'll probably post it. But we're like waiting for people because they're also like walking on the beach.
Yeah.
So then we're kind of standing out there like, hey, don't walk in front of us. There was a couple coming. So we were like, the camera was rolling, but we were like, you can go.
Yeah.
And so they pass, and then the guy looks back. It's a younger-ish couple. And the guy looks back, and he was like, nice. Like, I think he clocked the cannon, and he knew what was about to happen. Yeah. So anyway, we kind of did like a little 3, 2, 1, and then Peter popped it. Just big pink cloud. People started cheering like on the beach. And it was
so
it was great. It was a great little moment.
Were you like, when you saw it, relief, or what did you think? What was your first reaction?
I was like, that's a good question. I wouldn't say it was like relief. It was just like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe it. Like
it's
that
happening.
was, oh my gosh, like it's really a girl. Like, it was just like, so, I don't know, such a good surprise.
Yeah. That's so good.
I was like, no way. I really thought it had to be a boy. Like,
That's why it was so fun to, or I really was like waiting for you to do it, because I was like, she's gonna be so excited.
Yes.
That it's happening. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't go the way that she was like thinking it would.
I was like super shocked. Immediately felt like, oh, this is real now.
Yeah.
I don't know. So then we went back and like, I was like, let's open the onesie real quick. So I like tore open the packaging. You had the cutest little pink dress in there, and it was like such a good color.
I know. I was like, this is her color.
The hottest pink. I know.
Work.
So then we just took like a quick little video, and honestly, like we could have put more into like the video or whatever, but they were like tiny little videos, because then we had to book it back.
Yeah. Y'all had a full night.
And like dust ourselves off of pink cloud dust.
That is true. That was a risk with the white outfits.
It was. Yeah, Peter had some pink in his glasses and like on his shirt. It like wouldn't dust off.
Have pink on you.
He had a little pink haze.
Yeah.
But it was
so
really fun.
Yeah.
And then we went back and we were going straight into like family photos.
Oh wow.
And my cousin, like, it's funny. We were like taking a picture together. So we were like both smiling. She goes, how'd it go? I said, it went great. I said, you could see, like, we were like literally having a conversation like while we're silent. I was like, you can see it on Peter's shirt. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's your girl. Like,
she saw it right away.
Yeah. So we had this full like conversation, but it was exciting. Yeah.
That's fun. Because then you have that moment to even share with like a family member.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like, okay, it's over. Like, you were partying.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love the video. The beach looks amazing in the background.
Yeah.
It's just like the pink's coming out.
I know.
It's great. Y'all are excited.
Peter screamed.
Yeah. I love that. It's so good. And
he was like, I'm sorry about my scream. I was like, I love it. He's like,
okay, that brings me to a question. Did Peter have an idea of what he thought it would be?
He would not tell me.
Okay. So he might have had an inkling, but he didn't say.
But
Did he ever confirm afterwards?
I don't remember. He said he's really excited to be a girl dad.
Good.
He's like, I see this. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the same. Like, at first you're like, obviously it's going to be a boy first because everybody else had a boy first. And then you're kind of like, wait, it's not, or like doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
And then you're like, this is actually really fun.
Right.
Like, I'm so ready for this.
Oh, yeah. And just like I said earlier, all the things are so cute.
Yeah.
And that was another thing you were saying, like, you love pretty things, you love girly things. And like, it's just gonna be so fun.
I was like, I'm gonna have dinos all over my house, and I don't know how I feel about this.
He's like, not yet. We're gonna have
Literally
girl stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
So,
man,
that's pretty. Although some girls do like dinosaurs, so
that's okay. She can. Jurassic.
there's pink ones.
We'll go Jurassic. I don't know.
And isn't it great how like we both came into the color season of color, and we like
exactly,
pink.
exactly.
I know,
Like
it's
pinks
like
are our colors.
we
I
can
know.
rep it
I
so
know.
much.
I've already gotten like so many hand-me-downs because she has 2 girl cousins.
Yeah.
One of them's going to be like 9-ish months older than her, 9 or 10 months older. And then one's going to be, I mean, she's a year, right? Almost 2 years. I don't know. Like a year and 8 months older or something. So I've already gotten like all these hand-me-down, like
Love it.
newborn things.
Yeah.
Also, shocking, like how many clothes it is. I'm like going through them. I'm like, this is her color. This is her color. This is her color. Yeah, that's not her color. Probably not. She can sleep in that. You know,
You can sleep in that.
I'm like sorting through things
Right.
by like what would be her color because I have a pretty good idea. You know?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You got y'all's 2 colorings.
Yeah. I'm like, she's gonna have blue or green eyes
Yeah.
and like blonde to light brown hair.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
and a mix of our skins, but
Right.
you know, probably a little darker than Peter.
Yeah.
Just because I'm in there. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
she's going to be in that color mix.
Yeah. It's like, because you have a lighter skin, but you also can tan really
Exactly.
well.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a good combo right there.
Yeah.
If you can tan still.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. So, wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Yeah. Either that or she'll be a redhead, you know.
Oh.
You never know. Those reds pop out.
That's true.
you never
Who
never
was
can
it? They were
expect.
telling me someone had a brunette, a blonde, and a redhead.
That's wild.
I'm like, how did you get all 3 of those? That's pretty crazy.
If we had a brown eyed, I mean, she would have had to defy all the odds. There's really
You're
like
like, whoa.
nothing in the cards for that. So,
No, yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't wait to see what she looks like.
Yeah, they're crazy. I think she's gonna look like Peter, so that's how it works.
Another one of her comments.
No, they literally, every baby comes out looking just like the dad.
I don't know. Not every baby.
I am convinced they're all
No.
like just dad face. I'm like, okay, so that's all I have to prepare myself for. Not gonna look like me. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Some people do get really. I wonder how I'll feel like if people say like, she looks just like Matthew. Like, I just don't feel like I'll be offended as much as other people are. They're like,
I think it's harder with people who have like maybe like a very different ethnicity,
yeah,
you know,
maybe.
spouse, and then they're like, they look nothing like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I always feel like when they at like the 2-year mark or something, they start looking like both.
Right. Yeah.
But in the baby phase, no.
They kind of
Very
like,
strong
look like
paternal.
old people to me.
They look like, I mean, I think it's like a nature thing to like look like the dad so you can prove the paternity.
Oh, interesting.
They come out looking with some strong features of the dad.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, I really need to see what Peter looked like as a kid, but you know, whatever.
She starts
turned
doing
out
research.
I know. I'm like, I need to see. Need to see some proof. Anyway,
Yeah, but yeah, so that is the gender reveal, y'all.
yeah, it
Can't
is.
believe it.
It is
We can
very
probably
fun.
talk about it. All these
Yeah.
secrets we've been keeping for so long, and let me tell you, it
Just
has
a-
not gone by without some accidents.
Yeah, I slipped a few times.
I slipped.
Kelly slipped first, and then I
Yeah.
slipped.
It's just like a domino effect.
Yeah,
No, I was like, oh gosh, we gotta get this out of here sometime.
yeah. So it's all good.
Yeah, it actually hasn't been as hard as I thought it would be.
No.
Because, you know, you think that you would just forget and just start talking and it comes out. It was only that one time,
Yeah,
but it did happen.
yeah, it did.
And I was like, wait, we're
Oh,
not talking about that yet.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
you know, we've been, I guess, like, it's been for a while we've known now. So it's just like,
It has,
it just
yeah.
seems normal, but
No,
things
it's
come with a
been a
process,
long time.
guys.
Then I went back. I was like, Kelly waited to tell people, and then I was like, oh, she waited like 3 days.
Yeah.
I was like, just kidding. It felt longer to me. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Well, it's because I waited kind of a little bit to tell even like the Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know
once I did,
how pregnant were you when you did that?
I think it was either like 15 weeks, maybe. I want to say 15 or 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 15.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I was like, might as well just do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
At that point, I was just like, I'm excited, so let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was still nervous that I was like, what if it's wrong? Because I hadn't had like, you know,
The 20-week scan.
yeah.
I know.
But she's been a girl this whole time.
I told my mom about that. I was like, kind of nervous that it's like, what if the test was wrong? She's
Right.
like, it's not wrong. I was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's never wrong. I don't know actually, but
I think it's wrong when you do the at-home ones. Then you
Right.
can mess it up.
yes, no, it's true. But
I
this
think
one's not wrong.
if it's straight in the office, they're just taking a vial out.
But that's what I like. You don't even need those at this point because you get to know so early. Like I was shocked. I thought I'd be waiting so long to know.
You did a blood test though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like didn't even need to do an at-home one.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, some people, they say like you can know as early as like 6 or 8 weeks or something crazy. Yeah. So they're like,
you really
trying
want to know
know.
if that's the case.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm
Like
just trying to wrap my head around the baby thing
Like,
first.
yeah, let's just enjoy that part first.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just trying to, get used to that before
Exactly.
knowing about the gender yet.
Like, I don't need to jump the gun too much.
Yeah.
I already thought it was fast
Right.
just to do this blood one, you know?
I know 12 seemed so fast.
Yeah. I was like, holy moly.
Yeah.
I get to know soon.
Yeah.
And then you're like, whoa.
So technically, I guess we took the test at 12 weeks, but I found out 13 weeks on the day. So
Okay. Perfect.
yeah,
Love that.
it was fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
And then you got to share it with your family.
Just yeah.
Just
Yeah,
the
I did.
family. Yeah.
Yeah.
And us. obviously.
That night we so you obviously knew. I wanted to tell you, but
Yeah.
you knew. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're having girls. Like we sent you a picture, I think, on the beach.
Yeah.
You know, right after we had done that. It was funny. Like Peter was taking a video, and I was thinking like maybe he's just taking a video of like life update or whatever. And he was like, we're walking around in Mexico. And he's like, we're having a, and I was like, good time. And then I was like, oh, girl, we're having a girl.
It still didn't click.
I'm like, we're having a good time. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, you're trying to do, a reveal video. We're having a girl.
It.
How bad? It was funny.
love
So we
it.
got back, we did the rehearsal dinner that night, and then we got back to the hotel. And Mexico is 1 hour ahead. So it was like probably 9 p.m. We were like, oh, it's like, or 9:30. We were like, oh, it's 8:30 at home. Like maybe everybody's still awake.
Yeah.
You know, we can like share our video.
Yeah.
So we kind of like threw a text out there to see if they were kind of
Who's up?
awake.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, there are like 3 boy grandkids and 3 girl grandkids. Like, what do you think the tiebreaker is going to be?
I love a little
And
poll.
people, yeah, they started responding with like, oh, we think it's a boy, we think it's a girl, whatever. And then they were like, wait, Peter, do you know? And it's like, I think it's like so out of the blue because we're in Mexico, you know?
And they had no clue you were doing any of
They
this.
didn't know we were testing. They didn't
Okay,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shocked right now.
They're like,
wait a minute.
Do you know Peter? Because like he's the one that did it. And they're like, wait, do you know? And then we're like, send in your vote, you know? We'll tell you if we know, you know?
Yeah, you gotta vote first.
So then it turned into like, I don't know. We were like, we'll send you a video, but like film a reaction of you
love it.
watching
That's a
it.
great idea.
Because we were like, we want to see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So we did this to, a few people, basically the family, but we also did it to like a couple of our other friends because we were like, we want to tell Kelly, but like she already knows, so let's tell somebody else. So we sent the video and like had them film reaction videos, and that was just so fun.
I loved that.
Yeah,
That was a
we were
great
like,
idea.
Yeah, my favorite one was Chris and Stephanie watching
That
it.
was hilarious.
And
to me.
they're like, well, I'll have to put it up at some point.
Yeah, you
like
gotta
literally,
do-
that could be my teaser for like the gender reveal.
Yeah.
because it literally like goes black. Stephanie's watching
She,
it.
like, has
She's
an
like,
injury.
okay, we're about to watch this. I think they're watching on Stephanie's phone. Chris is filming or whatever, and Chris is like, I'm kind of stressed. Like, and then they're watching it, and you hear the confetti pop, and she goes, oh, and like the phone like hits the floor. And then there's just chaos. It's just like the phone hits the floor like right in the
She's like,
moment.
ow,
and
my
she's like,
toe,"
I think I
or
broke my toenail.
It's so funny.
It was good.
I was like, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good right there.
She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's a girl. I think I broke my toenail.
that's so
I love it so much.
Yeah. You're like, what happened to the phone? Yeah. So those were fun too. You should post those, all of those. 'Cause that were just fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I love reaction videos.
Yeah,
In like for the gender and for like just telling people that you're having a
I
baby,
know, yeah.
They're just they were getting me. I was getting emotional with
Yeah.
all of them.
really.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
This is
I know.
so fun.
We'll see. Peter likes to keep stuff to close to his chest, so we'll
Okay.
see which ones I'm allowed to post.
Okay.
But
I get you.
it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else?
You know, trying to do a name is really hard.
Yep. I can concur.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
And now, well, yeah, you and Stephanie both had A names. And so Stephanie's like, you need to do an A name. And I'm like, I think they're all taken, if I'm going to be honest. I think they're all gone. She's
really?
like, she's
She
throwing
was
out all
throwing
these
out a lot,
names. And
yeah.
I was like, I don't think so. She's like, Auburn or something. I'm like, I don't think I like that color. Like,
Like can't be.
she's like,
Can't be.
Audrey. I'm like, I get Audrey Hepburn, but
right. You gotta have the
no,
Hepburn.
It's got to be Hepburn. and
Yeah.
It's not right now.
Otherwise, you just think of
Like,
something
just
else.
absolutely not. No.
Yeah. No.
So we'll see. It's been rough.
Yeah.
But did I talk about the app
You
on the
did.
last one? Yeah.
The last
so
one.
Anyway, we've been doing the name app and kind of going through that. So hopefully we find a match. I mean, hopefully we know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll get
Hopefully
it
we know by
eventually.
now, but I don't know.
Even if you don't, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fine.
Yeah. You just decided recently.
Yeah, it was not long ago.
Yeah. That's good.
I thought it was gonna be in the hospital, to be honest.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we'll have like a few different names and then decide in the moment when we meet her, like
Yeah.
who she is. Peter's like, I don't think so. I was like, how do you think people in the Bible did it? They didn't know.
It's true. They're always like they have them, and then they're like,
They're just naming them
Blah,
off
blah,
what
blah.
day they kind of had.
yeah,
They're like,
Hard-
today was a rough day.
hard
I
birth."
ate bitter food. Like,
bitter birth. Like,
Yeah.
that's what this name means. It was like, okay, cool.
born under a rock. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm like, you just name them about your day. So,
That's hilarious.
yeah.
You could too, but
Yeah.
that doesn't sound like it's gonna happen.
I'm like, that's the first gender reveal in history with Jesus, right?
what are you talking about?
Because they didn't know the genders before.
Oh,
So like the
Oh,
well,
'cause
I
the
guess
angel
no.
you're
Hold on,
talking about?
Elizabeth's kid, John the
Yeah.
Baptist.
Yeah.
I think he was the first
yeah.
because his dad got shook. So that was the
True.
first gender reveal, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Maybe there's
Well,
another
there's
one.
another one in the Old Testament that I'm not remembering.
Maybe, yeah,
But I don't think so.
somebody else. I don't know.
But yeah, true.
Yeah,
But that was I'd say it was an epic gender reveal.
yeah, it was
It was
fun.
a good one.
It was
Because,
fun.
you know, at that point, I hadn't seen a lot of the canon things happening.
yeah,
So it was
they're
good.
coming to you now.
Yeah, they are coming to me now, but but not in like my sphere. So I feel good about it.
It just opens up a lot of fun things to I don't know, to think about and do
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Girls World.
I know. It's going to be so fun.
We're gonna outrun the boys because there's 4 of us.
I know. Now we've overpopulated.
Yeah.
Not overpopulated, but we've outmatched them.
Yeah, exactly. So they're gonna be living in a girl world,
Girl world.
which I'm sure they're fine with.
Yeah.
They love it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I was also thinking, like, oh, if I have a boy, like, are our kids gonna, like, how long are they gonna like playing together?
Right,
You know,
yeah.
before they split.
yeah.
I'm like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
You know,
Or before they like each other.
right? Because
Yeah.
that's like, I was listening to another podcast and like one friend is having a boy, one friend's having a girl.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's just like inevitable, right?
Because you always have a crush on a family friend
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
that's like the first boy you see.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah, unless you're just absolutely icked out by them. But I feel
Mm-hmm.
like at one point you probably just had a crush anyway. And maybe later on you're like, that's just like my brother, you know?
Right.
But your body, you know.
The first
yeah.
realization
Yeah.
of something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
So.
it's fun.
Very fun.
It's fun. Now, people keep asking me like, oh, okay, like what are the colors for the room? I'm like, no clue.
Again, that was me.
Again, no idea. I did see a picture that kind of sparked something, and it was like very like black and white, black bows, like very French,
Yeah.
posh. I don't know.
I could so
Fash-
see you doing
high
something
fashion.
French because you like love
You
French
know
stuff.
I love
so
the
it's
French
like,
stuff.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, so I
Perfect
might.
theme. Yeah.
Might be really cute. Or there's something about like the nursery in Peter Pan, like that old
Oh,
vintage, like
yeah.
some
I'm
wallpaper,
obsessed
a
with the new
canopy
vintage.
bed, like
Yeah. I love it. I love
so cute.
it. And I love that we're in the era of doing more adult room for
Yeah,
a baby. And 'cause
I
you
agree.
remember like used to be like ABCs on the wall with giraffes.
Yeah, no.
And like wallpaper. of
Now it's
that
like
sort.
a cute room,
Now it's
but
like, you
just
could
tiny
take this into
version.
your teenage years if you want
Yes.
it. So like I'm sure they'll want like something crazy color, but
Right.
still like
Yeah.
you know, it's just a different world.
It
that
could
we're
be
living in.
like, yeah.
And I love it.
I know. I
It's
know. I'm really
precious.
excited. So I will get into it. I just have not
Yeah, it's okay.
yet.
Again, you're good.
I got to clean out the closet. I got to build a Murphy bed.
Yeah.
Like there are things I need to do first.
There's
but
steps. It's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as far as a registry goes, oh my goodness, I don't
Yeah.
know where to start. And I don't know when I need to start. And people are asking, like, when are,
Well, at least before the shower, you know.
I get it. So is that like a month before?
Yeah.
So I have time. I have
Yeah.
time. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, for sure.
All the time. I have time.
Yeah.
But
And you can ask like the friends, and they'll usually have lists. And you can take
I know
what
this
you
is
want.
unrealistic, but I find strollers ugly for the most part
Really?
because they're all black.
It is true they are. Well, there's some cream ones. Have you seen that?
I want cream,
They do have that.
but the one I found that was cream was $1,000.
Yeah.
The Uppa Baby one. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that is what I've been looking for. I'm like, oh, just
That's
kidding.
why.
It's not what I'm looking for.
yeah.
It's $1,000.
Yep.
Awesome.
I was originally wanting the Uppa Baby,
I know.
and then I was like, so expensive. I can't.
Because it
can't
has
get-
the bassinet and the, yeah.
So I did the Uppa Baby dupe.
Oh.
It's called Mockingbird,
Oh, I've heard about that.
and they have all these parts. Like it has.
Did
the
you get one with
bassinet.
like the leather
Yeah.
handle?
But the only thing was, I think they do have different colors. I don't remember a cream one exactly, but they are all black. But I actually like the look of it, and it comes with accessories, or like you have to buy the accessories,
Okay.
but they're not.
I'm
that
going to look up
expensive,
one to show
know?
you.
And so I even got the bassinet part because
Oh.
I love that. And
I
it'd be
love
cute.
that too.
I was thinking like if we wanted to just go on a walk, like I don't want to have to just put her in the car seat. I could just put her in this bassinet, you know?
Yeah. So everybody's telling me, oh, you need to get the Duna,
Yeah.
right? Because it's car seat and whatever in one.
Right.
Which I'm not seeing what I need to see here. I literally looked up something today. I need to show you like on my computer. It's somebody mention like, okay, the one I like better than the Duna is the Even Flow Shift,
Okay.
which is new. Apparently, and they're like, it's even better.
I
Which
feel like I've seen it.
looked it up. Now, I found one and it's semi not black. At least
Okay.
with the Duna, see? It's got like a leather handle and then it's got some white. So I'm like, this has potential.
Okay.
It's not cream.
Yeah.
It's also not all, I don't know. It's got like a freaking laundry basket on it, but I don't know. I just need something that's cute. I need to look at the Mockingbird because I have not yet.
Yeah.
But the Duna, I'm like, I just can't get past the yellow.
Okay.
They all have yellow wheels and black.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
you're right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. You can spray paint it.
I thought of it, but like, I'm not going to spend $500 and spray paint it.
You're right, yeah.
So,
That
I don't
is
know.
true. I know.
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
So I'll have to
think
look at.
about.
I'll have to look into the Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Does the Mockingbird do a car seat too, or no? Like it converts into a car seat, or no?
Oh, no. I have an attachment that I can hook my car seat onto it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, like, you get the base,
Okay.
and it comes with a seat. But the seat you can take off. You get the car
Bassinet.
seat attachment,
Uh-huh.
and then you can just hook your car seat on the bottom.
Okay.
So, let's just say the car seat's in the car. Take out my stroller,
Uh-huh.
and then take the car seat out,
Okay.
and then on your way.
Okay. Versus the Duna is like, let's collapse this thing into a car seat and stick it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just like you just have to take the base and stick it in your trunk afterward.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I may need to practice with yours. See if I like the feel. I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
need to get everybody's things together and
Right,
see.
yeah.
All right, which one do I
The
like
reason
here?
I liked this is because it grows with me, you know?
How so?
Like, eventually they grow out of a car seat.
Okay.
And so then they don't grow out of the car seat. It's just a bigger car seat, but you no longer use that for a stroller, if that makes sense. Like, they can't be in, like, a small car seat for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So you're saying, okay.
So eventually,
So is there another seat?
so yeah, you'd have to, like, get a whole nother seat.
And I'm not talking about a car seat. Stroller seat?
Oh, well, not if it's like that. That's just a one and
No,
done.
no, no. Yours.
Oh, right. So mine already comes with a seat.
And it's a bigger seat?
Yeah, it's just like for them to be older and in that seat.
Oh.
So I would no longer use the attachment for the car seat.
So you just take off you wouldn't use the bassinet or the
Right.
infant car seat anymore.
Yep.
And so then they'd have the bigger car seat and then you'd use that. Oh,
Right.
it's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. With the Uppa Baby, you can like add on another child to it too, right?
Same on the Mockingbird.
Really?
Yeah. So again,
Double decker.
grows with me.
Double decker
Yeah.
bus.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you could push both of our kids around.
Yeah, I'll just put yours in too.
No, I'm kidding. That's funny. This is like the first time in, 20 years that I've been excited about going to the zoo.
Wow.
I'm like, let's just pick a crisp day
Oh, I
in
can't
November.
With
Like,
our
go to the zoo.
strollers, whichever ones they
I
are,
know.
and we're just like strolling through the
Strolling.
zoo, looking at the animals.
Bring a nice
With the
hot
nice
cup of coffee
weather.
or latte or something. Yeah.
I've
Pick a cute outfit.
Yes, I love the zoo. I love the zoo. I'd go by myself. You
I
know,
was
like, that's
traumatized
where
as
I
a
am.
kid because we went in the dead of summer. And it was awful, actually.
No, it's hard when it's super hot. You
I
gotta go. At the
I still
perfect
haven't
weather.
recovered from that heat.
When it is cool and crisp. I need to go to the zoo. I'm so dead serious.
I didn't know this.
I'm like, this is a good time to go to the
Well.
zoo. It'd be the perfect day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
also, I think where we live, the zoo, it's like every first
Tuesday
Tuesday of the month.
something like that.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah.
So first Tuesday in November. Literally election day, right? We'll be at the zoo.
We're like voting and then go to the
Oh,
zoo.
we're going to be at the zoo and we will pre-vote and we will be there. In
our
our own
mind off of
world, I
things.
keep thinking
Yeah.
this is an election year. It's probably going to be whack, but also I might
Right.
not care about anything
Probably not.
because I'm just going to be
I'm going to just
hidden away.
absolutely not care about anything and just like cut it all off.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm just going to be
Show
in my own
focus.
world. Like the world might be on fire, but
It will be.
I'm going to be all right.
Yeah. Every time it's election year, I have to get off social media for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
Or I end up deleting people, muting people, whatever.
We'll be at the zoo.
Yeah. We'll be at the zoo. Catch us at the zoo.
I'm excited.
Me too. All the things. I have to show you this new thing that just popped up. This like playground thing. It looks amazing. I'm going to show you in a minute.
Playground.
It's like a playground mixed with other things. I'll show you.
Okay.
They just,
Can't wait.
They just built it. It's like opening on the 13th.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
I want to go.
where we live or further?
Where we live.
Wow.
Not in our area, but you get the
Close enough.
You get the gist.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
There
Well,
you go.
anyway, guys, this has been fun.
I'm pumped.
We've
yeah.
already gone longer than I expected. So
Yeah. We have.
here we are.
Yep.
Fun things ahead. So many fun things.
Girl content.
Girl content. It's already
Yeah.
been girl content mostly.
It will
but-
continue. Now we have someone to pass the podcast off to.
Our legacy.
Yeah. They
Girls.
can do whatever they want. But
Love it. Oh, it's gonna be like a little me and a little you.
that's crazy.
That is so weird.
But first it's going to be a little Matthew, a little Peter.
Yeah.
girly version.
Still will be having them no matter what. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I'm excited to see a little Kelly.
Oh, me too. Soon enough.
Soon enough. Yeah. Yeah. My app today said, if you're having a girl, she has all of her eggs.
Whoa.
I was like, bye. That's so creepy.
Start so young.
Yeah. Like,
Holy
that's
moly.
insane.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go. Girl world.
Yeah, that's
All
wild.
the girl things.
Yeah.
We'll teach her well.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to do our darndest.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun. It's
It
going to be a
is.
great time. And I've timed this perfectly. So now I get your hand-me-downs
True.
too.
So true.
Like she can just grow out of something. Now the seasons might be off,
Yeah.
but
that's true.
you know, we'll work on that.
Maybe not.
We'll pass
Where
that.
we live.
True. It might be one season all
Yeah.
the time.
You'd have at least 1 week to wear.
Just give me this
something.
swimsuits. Yeah.
I need to get her a swimsuit.
Yeah, you do.
She'll be in the summer, so.
She will. Oh my gosh. Baby swimsuit.
Cute.
Please. We get to pull out all our American Girl stuff again. Start going through all the books. I can't wait.
Yes. Oh, yeah. She's going to be all on the old stuff.
Yeah. The old regimen.
Yeah. She's not going to get that new stuff.
No. I don't know what they're talking about these days,
That
but
is stupid.
we are going to go back in time.
For sure.
Mhm.
She's not going to even have a choice but to like it, you know?
Yeah.
She won't know any better.
She won't know. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait.
Goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go girls.
Yay!
Yay!
Snouts out there. Now you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't go to my anatomy scan.
Stop.
They're like,
no.
it's a boy. Shabrash. Oh, man. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
But
It's not
a
gonna
lot of
happen. It's
times
not
people
gonna
go to
happen.
their anatomy scan. That's what they get wrong. They're like, oh, I think
Exactly.
I see, or I think I don't see anything.
Because those
And-
are
yeah.
so wobbly, they don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no, it's a girl.
It's a goal. Yeah. Exciting.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that's our exciting news for the day. And we'll be back at you soon with
Yeah.
some more fun stuff.
Fun content.
Yep. See you guys later.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening today. Make sure that you're following us at Honesty Club Podcast on Instagram, or check out our website, thehonestyclub.com, to be a part of future episodes.
You can submit an idea for a topic or write in with a story for us to share.
If you like this episode, make sure to subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts, leave us a review, or share it with a friend.
See you next Thursday.